Okay, so Tessie and I were walking home from school, and it's a beautiful day in Bellingham. Everything's blooming. I'm allergic to it all. Still enjoy it though. And we were discussing, the best ways to study for the practical, because Tessie's definitely been in on a few practicals herself. And the cards that I just sent out, that is a good way to study. Review that master list in the lab manual for your bony landmarks. If you have a skeleton or you checked out a lower extremity bony model or something, find all those landmarks on the bony model. The palpate your friends and family, even your dogs, even though theirs is a little different from ours. But find those things. The cards, let's just take a look at the cards that I sent out. And you should, if you haven't seen them, check your student email, as we like to say. So each card, and these you could cut them up into little like flashcards, sort of, but each card has some osteology things to identify, some things to palpate, and a discussion question, which those are our application questions. So like the first one here, osteology, intermediate cuneiform tibial crest and the lateral epicondyle, or the lateral condyle, the femur, not the epicondyle. And as we know, you can really only feel the kind of the edges of the condyles of the femur around the medial and lateral sides of the patella. So you can find that there. But on a bony model, this is the osteology ID, you can absolutely find those, not to palpate, but find them on a bony model. So with that particular thing, I would take a lower extremity. I would find that intermediate cuneiform, which articulates with the second metatarsal. Find that tibial crest, which is the sharp angle. Remember, a crest is always like a high point. Sharp angle on the anterior side of your tibia is your tibial crest. It's what your shin guards protect you from getting hit in soccer if you wear shin guards. So the lateral condyle of the femur, they're the articulating surfaces or kind of the knuckles of the femur, if you want to think of it that way. Palpating the ischial tuberosity, that's your sit bones. Semitendinosus, we could find that. It's the more superficial of the medial hamstrings. You should be able to palpate that tendon as well. If you don't remember how to palpate those, get out your trail guide and look that up. The fibular head, gosh, yeah, we can find that. The biceps femoris, it's the lateral hamstrings. And we can find that, and we can find the tendon for that. And just to make it fun, the tendon for the biceps femoris goes right to the fibular head. So find one, you got the other. The discussion is demonstrate ankle inversion. I think we can all do that. What's normal unfeel? So the normal unfeel of ankle inversion is going to be a firm unfeel, and it's the ligaments that are responsible for this and the muscles to some extent. So go through those cards and test yourself. The osteology, find it on a bone. The palpation, find it on a person. The discussion questions, say it out loud. Because you're going to have to say it out loud in the practical. So practice saying it out loud so you feel fluent with the language of kinesiology. So that's Tessie's advice for preparing for the practical using those cards. Don't let me tell her that you didn't take her advice.